Greetings and salutations. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Today I have a guest with me doing my morning affirmations. The affirmation today is I trust my inner child. It is the core of who I am. As I was recording, in one of the grands. How you doing this morning?
Good.
Good. Did you want anything in particular?
No.
Okay. Do you want to go now? Okay, you can go. House for the grandkids. Thank you, baby. Just so in case you think I'm doing all this in the vacuum, no, I'm not. Grandkids all over the house. But they remind me, especially it was very interesting today because I trust my inner child. It is the core of who I am. That child helps to remind me of my inner core, and my inner child. I have watched him just do things that I was like, don't do that, don't, no, and he's off doing it. I mentioned before how he would want to, when he was younger and smaller, get on the monkey bars, just going across, fell off because, he miscalculated, fell, hit the ground, brushed himself off, I'm okay, and kept going. I trust my inner child. It is the core of who I am. Yesterday, after putting in some work and my affirmations, I won a Toastmasters contest. And there are more coming now that I've won. I move up this bracket season. I'm in the brackets. So I move up. But I think about what got me to this point, and it was definitely my affirmations. Because I am affirming who God has says I am to be. I am affirming that I am going where He wants me to go. So when I not only spoke the affirmation into the air, into the universe, I acted on it. I didn't just speak it and go somewhere and sit down and just wait for it to just fall in my lap. No, I spoke it and I did something about it. And that's where you really find out if what you're doing is what you're really supposed to be doing. Because if you're just speaking it into the air and you're not doing anything about it, nothing's going to happen. You can speak stuff in the air all the time. I'm a billionaire. But if you don't do anything behind it, you're just speaking stuff into the atmosphere. As I remember when I was younger, as a child growing up, I never thought about trophies. I didn't play sports. And in my purview, you got trophies for playing sports and for doing karate. I had a cousin named Kenneth, and he did karate, and lots of it. Their living room was full of all of his trophies. And I would go over there and I would look at them and like, wow, this is awesome. This is amazing. I mean, he had trophies as tall as I was. I was like, dang, there was no envy because I didn't do karate. There was no thought of, I want these kind of trophies. I didn't do karate. I took a karate class, saw what happens in karate, and said, nope, karate's not for me. My inner child wanted to do things that were fun and exciting and involved other people, and I got to hang out. It wasn't always the thought of, I need to win a trophy, because that was when you only got a trophy if you won. You came in first place, second place, third place, and that's it. There was no participation trophies. I think for me, now as an adult, I don't want a participation trophy. I want to earn a real trophy. And I did. And it is really exciting because I never thought about it before I started focusing on my affirmations. It was just a fleeting thing, like, oh, I want to win. I was so afraid to do this type of contest, particularly because it meant I had to go all in. All in. There was no half-stepping, nothing. And in order for your affirmations to work, you have to go all in. You have to believe it from the tips of your toes all the way to the longest hair on your head. All of that has to be believed in it. My inner child has really started reminding me of things, and I am listening. That's the most important part, that I am listening, because all those dreams that I buried, that I put there, they're there. Some of them, I have to sift through them, because some of them I should focus on that. Some of them is like, no, baby, you're not going to be a 6'6" basketball player. You're too short. But that's not what I want to do. What I want to do is I want to help people design the life they want to live. And in order for me to do that, I have to remember this. I am a life architect and affirmationist. I am a life architect and affirmationist. I am a life architect and affirmationist. And I believe that with every fiber of my being. I trust my inner child. It is the core of who I am. And my inner child says, we're just getting started. And I know you're thinking like, boo, you past just getting started age. No, I'm not. Every day I'm alive. Every day I wake up, I am able to start. I'm able to keep going, to remember. I want to receive my flowers now so that I can smell them, that I can appreciate them. Because trying to give them to me when I'm dead, as my oldest son says, no bueno. Do it now. Let go now. Give it your all now. I trust my inner child. It is the core of who I am. Don't forget that. Don't just sit in a dark. No, I don't do dark. Well, if you need to do dark for whatever, sit in some place where you can just listen, or go for a walk, or just be out in nature. No electronics. Just you and yourself. It's going to take a while for you to quiet all the noise in your head, because FOMO is going to be on 10. Like, you're missing out, you're missing out, you're missing out. You're not missing out. Who you're really missing out on is your inner child. That child has FOMO. If you believe it and receive it, you will achieve it. You have a blessed and awesome day.